Are you brand new to ice fishing and not sure where to start, or have just been out a few times and want to step up your game a little bit? Well, check out this video where we have our top 3 recommendations for starter ice fishing setups. Hey everybody, Mike here with SCHEELS Outdoors, and today I'm going to talk to you about some great starter setups for ice fishing. First one here is just going to be a great all-purpose ice fishing setup. This is going to be our SCHEELS Pro Classic combo. I have it set up just the way how I would give it to somebody who is a beginning angler. Basically what we have here is the SCHEELS Pro Classic combo, which is a spinning combo. It's at a great price point. And what I have is set up is just your bobber and your bobber stop set up with a regular jig. What's nice about this setup is it's extremely versatile. You know, you can take this out, it's durable, it's lightweight, and it's gonna get the job done for just about any situation. I have it set up here where you can catch walleye, panfish, whatever. Just, you know, your nice little teardrop jig with a bobber and bobber stop, and you're set there. Next, we're gonna move on to the type of rod and reel combo if you wanna take your game up just another step. So with this one, I've got a Jason Mitchell meat stick combo. So as you can tell, this one's a little longer, so it's gonna give you a little bit better action. You got a lot of backbone in the back part of this, but then you still got a really good sensitive tip. You got a good high visibility tip. So this is the type of rod reel combo. You can still fish panfish with it because, you know, it's pretty sensitive. It's got a little bit of give to it, but you can also tackle like walleye or even pike or something like that because it does have a decent amount of backbone, and it's still coming in at a really good price point. My recommendation so this isn't like the basic setup, but this is like starting to get a little advanced. Like I've been out a few times, I like walleye fishing, I want to get something that's going to work really well for me and be versatile. So I have on here one of my favorite lures, and that is the VMC Tingler spoon. So what I really like about spoons is that you can get pretty aggressive with them. You can change your jigging cadence. What I really like to do with this Tingler spoon here is I'll raise it up to about, you know, a foot or 2 feet off the water, and then I'll let it free fall. And with this shape of the spoon here, it'll like free fall a whole bunch of different directions. So it's just kind of an erratic motion, and it really just entices those fish, especially walleyes. And I'll do kind of like a step down method with my jigging. So like I'll lift it up and then I'll drop, and then it'll flutter, and I'll drop and it'll flutter, and then keep doing the same thing until I get basically to the bottom. And you can keep doing that again. There's lots of different jigging cadences. You can switch it up, do whatever works. Different fish like it different ways. So just, you know, don't be afraid to try new things. One thing that's really important, and I'll show you a nice little tip, is you can see I have a barrel swivel here and a fluorocarbon leader. So this is a good trick when your lure starts spinning. It'll start spinning a whole bunch like this if you're using more aggressive baits. And you know, if your lure is spinning like that down there, a fish is gonna come up to it and is like, what the heck is that? That is not natural. And what this barrel swivel does is it prevents all of that line twist. If you're using it with spoons like this, if you want to use slab wraps, ripping wraps, jigging wraps, any of that stuff, that's kind of like a 202 fishing. But you know, this setup's going to take care of it really well, and you're gonna catch a lot of fish on there. Last setup we're going to talk about in 3 top setups for beginning fisher. This is again going to be another little step up advanced, but it's still a good, fairly basic rod and reel combo. And this is going to be an inline reel, and this is for panfish. This is a great price point one. It is the 13 Fishing Descent. So what I love about inline reels for panfish is that you can just press this button and you know your line is going to come out, and you're not going to get all that memory, because when you're using a spinning rod, your line is going to get all twisted and like it doesn't come out perfectly all the time. With this inline setup, you're not going to get that line twist. So you just drop it back down and you're on the fish. Your lure's not spinning. You're not having to think about that. And you can just catch your fish, get back down to that school, catch it again. A lot of times inline reels will come with a pretty decent price tag, but this combo is a really good setup at a pretty affordable price for your entry-level person that wants to get into that inline reel and rod combo. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you get into ice fishing. You know, if you have any questions, you can just leave your question in the comments below in this YouTube video. You're gonna get me personally answering it. So ask anything under the sun, whether it's anything about this combo, anything about different combos, you wanna go fish lake trout somewhere, whatever. Just leave a question in the comments and we'll take care of it for you. We're also gonna link all of the products we have here in the description of this video. So you see something you're interested in, click it, it'll send you right to scheels.com, or feel free to stop into one of your local stores. We got a bunch of experts at every store that is just absolutely jacked to talk about ice fishing. The season's coming up, we're all excited, so we wanna get you ready and just have a great time on the ice.